a strike on them. Most won't listen to the proverb because they care too much about the button putting likes on them. Powder in the green, but the flower from the funds in the seed that we watering. Thanks to you, the crew's out in the league, because you know that we are what you need. Put the order in. Sometimes you got to make it about yourself. Bring the warrior out yourself. Let loose in the wild. Don't doubt yourself. You can find the route yourself. Sometimes you got to make it about yourself. Bring the warrior out yourself. Bring the warrior out yourself.
New York City, the destination for the Spurs. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And the starting group for the Spurs. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. And for New York, Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. It is still early in the season, Greg. We'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of records. There's still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. Good on the bucket.
Jalen Brunson doing it now at both ends.
2-0. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, it's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor and disrupt your confidence.
Here's Wembanyama. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Defenders try to knock Wembanyama off his rhythm, but he knows it's coming and he's prepared for it.
And Brunson, here we go. Knocked away. They shoot again. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And there's the drive. Robinson. And at last, they get one to fall.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
And Brent, how about this Mitchell Robinson kid? His work ethic inside, impressive.
So dominant, Greg, on the inside. He's got that reach, able to go up and bother shots. He also led the league in field goal percentage in just his second year, so he knows where it is he's going to eat. Don't be surprised if he does that again.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Left side, Jones. Johnson surveying the floor. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And the layup is good. 7 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
DiVincenzo against Vassell. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Oh, and he packs it off the glass. Wow. And they get it back. From past the arc. It's Vassell on the wing. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Anunoby. Rebound by Johnson. For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Inside, it's stolen by Randall. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for New York.
They're really bucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against a team that shot it well.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Knicks. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for San Antonio. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
The physicality Randall plays with night in and night out, Brent, is impressive. Wow.
At the line.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Kevin, when you have this matchup, he's such a workhorse. I feel like he's going to eventually just wear down his opponent. He's got great conditioning, and he's always on the floor. During his breakout season with the Knicks, Julius Randle, I think, has another level to his game. It's about that consistency he's trying to get to. And he's an all-NBA caliber player when he gets it going.
And New York making a change here. McBride's checked in. And for a team in the NBA's biggest market, Brent, amazing that it's been 5+ decades since the Knicks last time.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. I mean, they've been close a couple times, but that has not been in recent history, Kevin, as you know. They've had a lot of great players, but man, it just shows you how hard it is to win in this league.
Achua, he's checked in for Randall. Here's Achua. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
Good decision there by Bogdanovich. Solid at noticing when the defenses overcommit.
Wembanyama passes to Branham. Back to Wembanyama. To the left wing. Here's Osman. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Knicks trail by 3. Here's DiVincenzo. Hart kicks to Achua. New York moving the ball around. Here's Hart. 9 points last game out. 4 on the clock. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Capella. Vassell against DiVincenzo. Pass to Capella. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, Charles Bassey, Sandro Mamukelashvili.
59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 3. Vassell. Here's Osman. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
New York trailing. To the middle. Here's Hart. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Gritty play by a gritty player, Josh Hart. Hard to deny it.
Vassell, the pass to Mamukelashvili. And the basket by Vassell.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, having an easy bucket in the paint.
Knicks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
17 foul.
Stripped it away. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Branham. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Branham. Last game he had 12. Down low. And that one's good. Mamukelashvili.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And so it's San Antonio heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Trey Jones, and it's Zohan in at the four-man position. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Outside for Randall. Here's McBride. Nothing on the board. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Zohan.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, Robinson staying with the shot. I feel there was definite contact on the play, so not easy to get that one to go down.
To the paint. Here's Zohan. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
That's from
Zohan's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Spurs. Brunson up top, defended by Jones. Brunson, no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Johnson, the pass to Bassey. Here's Branham. There's the three. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And McBride gets it to go. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. His rookie year, Spurs coaches suggested that Jeremy Sohan shoot his free throws one-handed. He said, I thought they were joking. But the new form got his elbow under the ball and his percentages rose. Coach Popovich said a lot of guys wouldn't even want to try it, but he doesn't worry about what people think. He just wants to get better. Kevin?
I can see it. All right, David, thanks.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Outside, Jones. Here's Zohan. Knicks with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
Charles Bassey. First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for the Spurs, Clint Capella, Wembanyama.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Anunoby drops it in from 14 feet away. Now just a 1-point Spurs lead.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Randall against Wembanyama. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for San Antonio. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now, here's Hart. He's guarded closer. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Zohan, guarded by Robinson. Yep, it counts. Now it's a 5-point San Antonio lead.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
And that in-between J, Brunson capable.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And San Antonio, they have to like the progression that we've seen. Bit by bit, everything coming together. Consistency key.
Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Jones for 3. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Brunson the pass to DiVincenzo. And that one is hammered home.
Go into the rack with energy. Indeed, afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, there's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Achua, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Bogdanovich in for Julius Randle. Vassell, the pass to Mamu Kalishvili. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Hart driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Hart playing with his right now, just going all out.
It's his first trip to the line.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, I know this gets said a lot. Josh Hart plays with heart. It's true, though. This guy is a fantastic competitor, plays with energy on both ends, and it's infectious for his teammates.
Here's Mamu Kalishvili. Unable to get that one. Brunson with some nice D. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter. Jones against Brunson. The pass to Vassell. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3-point goal.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, Miles McBride.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
The Spurs, 32.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Thibodeau. Coach, the rebounding differential not in your favor. What do you see?
Well, they're going every time, and we got to put a body.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. That was a shaky first quarter for New York. They struggled to find an offensive rhythm or come up with enough stops and sunk into a 7-point hole by the end of the period. They came out in the second quarter with a lot more energy and with some nice offensive stretches and were able to even things up before the half. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Oh, they can't be happy with their defense, allowing over 50.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kep.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. So that's how Tom Thibodeau starts the second half.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Here's Randall. That one falls. Randall's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
The lefty floater from Randall, a bit funky from the big man, but a nice soft touch there.
Inside, here's Wembanyama. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 5 assists in the game. Brunson scanning the floor. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in.
For the Spurs, Branham.
Randall outside. Robinson down low. Wembanyama on him. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And here we can check out the story on Julius Randle. Last season, he played outstanding, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. Offensive rebound. Victor Wembanyama again. Wembanyama has got 6 in the quarter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Randall left side. Out to Brunson. Back to Robinson. On the wing, Anunoby. The Knicks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
San Antonio making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Sunday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And the Knicks miss again. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 1-point game. Passes it to Branham. And it's Vassell in the corner. DiVincenzo against Vassell. DiVincenzo with it. Here's Robinson. And good work on the boards that pick up the second chance points. Robinson's got 6 points.
That's pretty much a power play for Robinson. He's got the ability to just shrug off the defenders.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
The Spurs have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Down low, here's Capella. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 1.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's McBride.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Achua. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. To the wing right side. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by McBride.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now, here's Vassell. He's got 5. Pass to Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Osman. Off target from outside. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's McBride, and Capella sends it back.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
And New York making a change here. Brunson's checked in. New York moving the ball around. Good work defensively by Capella.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Vassell. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. New York trailing. Now Hart. To get open is Bogdanovich.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
DiVincenzo against Vassell. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. It's good. Mamu Kelishvili has got his second bucket of the night.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
A dunk by Achua. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Knicks lead by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Also Johnson out there. And it's Jones in at the 2 spot. Offline with his 3. The Knicks with the lead. Poke loose. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Johnson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, the confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
Anunoby passes to Randall. The shot from the low post is good. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
And that one's good, Bessie.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Robinson. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Jones. Drops in the layup for two.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
Here's Randall. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
While using some serious moves and lateral quickness, that gets him right past the defense. Julius Randall with a nice move.
Jones against Brunson. It's tipped. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. To the inside. Anunoby passes to Robinson. Here's the three. As he pulls it in. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Zohan, the pass to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got his fourth rebound in this one. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Josh Hart. And San Antonio also making a switch. Vassell's checked in. Pass to Robinson. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. And there's the pass to Brunson. 6 to shoot. From the top of the key. New York, no good that time either.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Jones, the pass to Zohan. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Zohan. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 6-point Spurs lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Fires the three. They get the rebound. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson with it. Outguarded by Wembanyama. They get it again. Robinson down low. Defended by Wembanyama. Robinson kicks to Anunoby. 4 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Jones, the pass to Zohan. Over Randall. Kicks it out to Johnson for the three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
So the first of three is good, and that will put them up by 9. The second one drops, and that will push the lead to double digits. And he makes all three. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the fourth. And here's Brunson. Anunoby in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
And here are the Spurs. They're on a 16-7 run. To the middle. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Jones.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for San Antonio.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
McBride passes to Hart. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Passes to Achua. Wide open. New York, no good that time either. Here's Branham. Inside. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge.
Legends on 3, 2, 1.
Cause I'm go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that. Please, please don't. Go that, go that, go that, go that, go that with me. Cause I'm go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that.
And they even got enough change in the meter. Double part like bang in the beater. Her friend keep helping detangle the weave. Only jump in the front seat to play with the speakers. Study my plans, stretch on my bands. Plus when I stop at my customized vans. Plush like brush like plus I got them up. Plus size Panamera truck. I hop out the roof. Yeah, dime on my left wrist and she got the flu. Yeah, watch look like checks mix is post up be blue. She know it's 2 seats, so she leave her best friends. Bust out my dad face, your chain is a necklace.
Go that, go that, go that, go that, go that. Please, please don't go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that with me. Left wrist go that, right wrist go that, necklace go that, sis go that, it's not go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, me.
I had to hit my designer for sneaks, double dip mine in the bleach. I'm blocked down Miami Beach, pull up like LeBron with the heat. With the orange, check my mouth, but I can't see me walking there. I'm with a Tesla, but it ain't no charge of that. I call up going Brianna and parking the top heat box seats. I'm watching all shit. They stop right next to my block at Trust Fund. Beat, I might drop that hips on the stallion and Doja her top half. 2300 on the horse and I'm Mike. Switching out the character like Tigers.
Let's meet the starting five for your San Antonio Spurs. 6'8", starting at forward, number 10, Jeremy Sohan.
Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. And for San Antonio, Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. And it's Johnson in at the 3. Well, Grant, we're still early on in the season here, but do you feel like you've got a good sense of these teams yet?
Absolutely no. I mean, it's too early right now to tell. Now, some teams are still kind of coming into their own, so I think we need a few more games before we get a real sense of who the contenders are this year.
Conley against Jones. Steps back and shoots. The shot by Conley, no good. On offense, here is San Antonio. Outside Jones. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
With how big and powerful Wembanyama is, showing how delicate he can be with that teardrop.
Edwards against Vassell. Here's Edwards. Last game out, 36 points for him. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
And the Spurs making a change here. Capella's checked in, so he gets them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Jones with the ball, and it's Gobert picking him up. And stolen by Gobert. Wembanyama against Conley. Down low. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Conley.
Exceptional pass from Conley. Love seeing him involve his guys like this.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Alexander Walker. No good on the triple.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Oh, deflected. Pass to Capella. On the wing, Vassell. Jones from outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. On the wing, Alexander Walker, covered by Johnson. Alexander Walker, the pass to Conley. Edwards finds Towns. On target from range.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
Outside Jones. Capella in the high post. Pass to Vassell. The 3 is up. No luck on that one. Oh, good D by Edwards. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Johnson. Capella with a block.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Jones, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That's good from Jones.
Shooting from the line has been one of the most consistent attributes of Trey Jones since entering the league.
Osman, he's checked in for San Antonio. Branham comes in for Vassell, and so he hits both. Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. The offensive rebound. Capella with the defensive effort. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. It's a three-point game. Outside Jones. Inside. Here's Capella. Nice D from Reed.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Jones against Morris. To the inside. Wembanyama. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
And the basket by Towns.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Morris against Jones. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Jones. Jones has got 4 assists now tonight. Now a timeout called by Minnesota. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Oh, they dominated this team a season ago. They beat them every time they played.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much. So I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
Massey, he's checked in for Capella. McLaughlin, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Morris. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Doesn't get exactly the screen he wants, but turns out he doesn't need it.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Jones, the pass to Bassey. And a nice finish on the layup.
Trey Jones has a tremendous feel for the game. Beautiful pass.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Towns. Morris with it. Just 5 on the clock. Tipped away. Here's Bassey. Here's Branham. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Anderson. The putback. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Here's Branham. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 10.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Morris outside. With 1 on the clock. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
They've got Johnson. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Sohan in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
San Antonio trailing here. To the middle. Here's Mamukelashvili. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Clint Capella, he's checked in for San Antonio. And when it comes to defining rivalry, Smitty, think both sides have to win big, or is mutual dislike enough?
No, I think BA winning really brings the rivalry out. And I think it has to go back-to-back years. Also, a little bad blood doesn't hurt a rivalry when both teams just don't like each other.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Down low. Lets it fly. Shot is good by Mamukelashvili.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Sandro Mamukelashvili. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Conley passes to Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Johnson. Here's Gobert. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Using his quickness to great effect, Vassell is all over his man.
Here's Sohan. From deep, Capella. Vassell outside. From outside the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
San Antonio.
Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Johnson. First personal foul.
Minnesota in the lead. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Back come the Spurs in transition. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
By no means selfish. Jeremy will rarely move the ball to a more open guy.
And Minnesota has possession. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Alexander Walker off the left rim and out. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Vassell outside. Pass to Mamukelashvili. The kick out to Johnson. The 3 is up. Reed with the rebound.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
Ooh! Alley-oop finish with authority by Gobert.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
Sohan, the pass to Capella. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Alexander Walker's got 4 rebounds now. Inside, Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The 7'1" Gobert is a major threat inside, especially this close to the rim.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Reed. Anderson comes in for Alexander Walker. Laughlin, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Morris in for Conley. Pass to Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like whenever Gobert takes initiative and tries to score, because sometimes it forces the defense to foul him.
2 shots.
And so Gobert nails both of them. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Branham, guarded by Morris. Pass to Osman for 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
That one's good for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 5. The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Here's Branham. No made baskets yet. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Morris for 3. And he can't get that one. San Antonio's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. To the inside. Passy, good. Passy's got 6.
Terrific pass from Sohan, showing how skilled a facilitator he is.
Up top, Anderson. Passy pulls it in.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And the basket by Branham.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
This is why you spend so much time devising ways to space the floor. If you can't, you don't get very far.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Vassell. Gobert passes to Anderson. Now here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for San Antonio. To the paint. Wembanyama, no good. Minnesota shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Towns outside. Pass to Morris. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Clock at 6. And the jam by Gobert.
This is what Gobert provides. High impact play on the glass.
Jones against Morris. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Jones. Jones has got 6 assists in the game. Fires away from way outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Tie game in San Antonio. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, a pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring. A few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
And Kenny, how about you? What'd you see from the Timberwolves?
The road could be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, you solid. That's no. They're playing.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
On the court for the Timberwolves. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward position. Jones against Conley. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. Back to Jones. Jacks up a three. Conley with some nice D. Stolen by Vassell. On the wing, Jones fires the three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Here's Alexander Walker. That shot missing.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Jones against Conley. Here's Vassell. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Spurs lead by 2.
The high release point of Devin Vassell's jumper. It really helps.
Gobert passes to Alexander Walker. On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Conley. To the inside, Wembanyama. And Gobert with a block.
Pretty hard to get that attempt over Rudy Gobert.
A different look for San Antonio. Capella, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And Mamukelashvili subbed in for Jones. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Right side Johnson. Right wing. From behind the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Vassell. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Capella. Uses the glass on the layup. Capella's got his first 2 points of the night.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Edwards. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And Capella gets it to go.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota, trailing by 4. Here's Alexander Walker. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's a good job getting inside by Alexander Walker. A high percentage look.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And look who's coming onto the hardwood now. Get out of your seats, Spurs fans. Make some noise for your Spurs Hype Squad.
A different look for San Antonio. Osman comes in for Johnson, and Branham subbed in for Vassell. Anderson's checked in for Minnesota. Morris comes in for Anthony Edwards. Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Conley. Pass to Osman. Three-pointer. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Morris on the wing. The 3-ball. Doesn't go for him.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Mamukelashvili passes to Capella. Here's Osman. Let's go with a 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Morris, left side. Tipped.
Reading the eyes of the shooter, Jeremy Sohan, denying the chance for a bucket.
Pass to Conley for the lead. Hits the 3-pointer. Conley's got 8 points in the quarter. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Here's Mamukelashvili. Fires for 3. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Laughlin, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Morris with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Reed can't hit.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Sohan, guarded by Morris. Back to Osman. Sohan, the pass to Branham. 3-pointer off the mark. It's stolen. Here's Osman. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he drops the first. Massey, he's checked in for San Antonio. Wembanyama comes in for Mamukelashvili. And that's good as he hits both shots. 27 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. McLaughlin pass to Morris. Pass to Anderson. Stripped it away. Here's Branham. Here's Osman. Drills it from deep. Osman's got 5.